Imagine a quiet morning in a London house, tucked away inside the pages of a storybook. Today, we're following a family as they prepare for a journey that will take them far from home. Inside, we meet Daniel and his sister, Julia. Daniel is tall, with green eyes and brown hair, while Julia has brown eyes and hair that's just a bit longer than her brother's. They are both students at a university in London, and right now they're frantically packing. They've spent years studying Spanish, and today they are finally heading to Barcelona to put everything they've learned to the test. They are traveling as exchange students. This means they'll be living and studying in Spain for a while, trading their familiar London life for a chance to truly live the language they've been practicing. Their parents are right there to help them get ready. Their mother, Sarah, spends her days writing science fiction stories, and their father, Arthur, works for a large company keeping the power running and the lights on for the city. When we can see Daniel and Julia's faces and understand exactly why they're so excited, the story begins to feel real. Knowing who they are gives us a clear starting point for everything that happens next. Let's look into Daniel's room, where things are a bit chaotic. His dad has just walked in and is shocked to find Daniel still in his robe, nowhere near ready to leave. Daniel is still damp from his shower. He only stepped out from under the water a few minutes ago, and as you can see from this icon, he's still trying to dry off while the clock is ticking. His dad is in a hurry too. He's an electrician, so he needs to drop the kids off and then get to his job sites to fix wiring and keep the city's power flowing. But even in the rush, Dad stops by Julia's room. He wants to give them something special before they head to the airport. He hands her a thick stack of paper money, a wad of cash, that he and their mother have been saving. It's a gift to help the siblings explore Barcelona and make the most of their trip. Seeing these moments, the morning rush, the father's job, and the surprise gift, helps us piece together the family's daily life. It shows us just how much support is behind Daniel and Julia as they start their adventure. The family finishes breakfast and piles into the car. They leave the house behind and start the drive toward the terminal. As they drive, Julia starts to feel the weight of the trip. She's nervous, biting her nails just like the character you see here, because she realized she won't know anyone in Spain except her brother. Look at the difference between the two siblings. On the left, we see Julia's worry. On the right, we see Daniel. He feels relaxed, sitting back calmly because he's done this before and knows what to expect. Daniel tries to help his sister feel more at ease. He tells her about his friend Armando, a very kind person in Barcelona who is already waiting to welcome them and help them settle in. Watching the two of them side by side helps us see how different people handle a big change. While Julia is looking at the challenges, Daniel is already looking forward to the people they'll meet. The car pulls up and they step out into a sea of people. The terminal is buzzing with travelers heading off on business trips and vacations. They've arrived at the airport, this massive building where the airplanes wait to take people all over the world. Before they can head to the gate, they have to check in. As the animation shows, this is the part of the journey where they show their papers and confirm they're ready for the flight. Then comes the hardest part, the goodbye. Their parents pull them into a warm hug, holding them tight before walking toward the security line. Finally, the plane begins to take off. It gains speed on the runway and lifts into the air, heading toward their new life. Now that the journey is underway, let's take a moment to look back at the words that helped us tell this story. Look at this grid. We've seen all 12 of these words in action, from the morning shower and the electrician's tools to the nervous car ride and the final takeoff. By following Daniel and Julia from their front door to the runway, these words have become part of a shared memory. We've seen them move from the pages of a story into a real, living adventure.